All right, Shalom. I want to start by saying, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Kalam La Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakodash, and also give honor to the pastors and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to Akim Adea pushing truth in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakodash. I'm back here again with a quick lesson, all right, to this situation over there in um, Sri Lanka. Okay, it says Kash strapped Sri Lanka to introduce weekly few quotas by July. Sri Lanka has been struggling with its worst economic crisis in decades, with the country unable to import basic necessities such as food, fuel, and medication due to a lack of foreign exchange reserves. That's what this country's been going through, man. All right, it's over there in Asia, right? Where there's a precept here in the book of Second Ezra chapter 16 verse 1. Let's just go ahead and read it. Second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Okay, Sri Lanka is part of part of the continent of Asia. All right. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Assyria. That's America, Babylon, America, Egypt, America, and Assyria. Of today we known as America. All right. By Asia. All right. Mosiah is bringing the destruction over there in Asia, man. Okay, and this right is just the beginning of it all, man. All right. But it says the country is unable to import basic necessities such as food and fuel, right? When you go to the book of Sirach chapter 39 verse 26, the principal things for the whole use of man's life are water, okay, fire, iron. That's part of food right there, man. Water, all right. You need fire as well, iron, and salt. Flour of wheat, honey goes into food. Honey, milk, and blood of grape, and soil, and oil, and clothing. Where they ain't got that over there in the land of Sri Lanka right now. They're lacking of that, man. Okay. Verse 27. All these things are for good to the godly. All right. And the elect is gonna receive that in a time of Jacob trouble. Okay. So the sin is they are turned into evil. Okay. Let's go here read that in this one of my favorite translation I got here. Sirach 39 and verse 27, right? All these things are good for those who are devout, but they turn into evils for sinners. That's right, man. Okay, so these people over there in Sri Lanka are going through it. But hey, check this out though, man. There's Jakes over there in land of Sri Lanka, man. When you go to the book of Acts, all right, chapter 2. This is the book of Acts chapter 2, verse let's start from verse 5 real quick. It says and there were the willing of Jerusalem Jews, devout men out of every nation under heaven. Now these were noised abroad. The multitude came together, were confounded because that every man heard them speaking in his own language, and they were all amazed and marveled, saying one to another, Behold, are not all these which speak Galileans? And how hear we every man in our own tongue wherein we were born, Parthians and Medes and Elamites, all right, which I believe these Sri Lankan, some of them are what, Jakes, okay, because this man here came from what, Elamites. That's where India and those countries around India are, man. Okay, and the Willis in Mesopotamia and in Judea, Cappadocia, and Pontus and Asia. Showing you there's Jakes over there who's going, who's feeling a little bit of Jacob trouble right now, man, over there in Sri Lanka. You know, okay. Also, the heathens, they feel in Deuteronomy chapter 30 and now verse is it Deuteronomy chapter 30 verse 7, and Yahweh Hashem Yeshua thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. Okay, which is these heathens. All right. So Jake and these heathens over there, they're all feeling the wrath of Yahweh Hashem Yeshua. And that right there is nothing compared to what's coming, man. Okay. Let's look up, let's get this another precept right here, right? In the book of Proverbs. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna get this one in Isaiah chapter 13, verse hold on, let me get this one in I believe in the book of Proverbs, right? It should be one, if I'm not mistaken. I guess not. So Isaiah chapter 13, verse 15, everyone that is found shall be thrust through. Everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So, if you're out there, man, and you cool with these other nations, you're trying to be, be like them and worship their gods, and this, not the Most High is gonna take your ass down, man. All right. Let me see. Let me see something here real quick. There's another precept that goes like that as well. Mm. Okay, I guess not. All right. So you're gonna be destroyed, man. You know. Which that precept, that book right there is going to the judgment upon Babylon. All right. But you can use that to any, to eject to the, to these jacks out there who's joined with this bloody other nation, man, trying to be like them and shit. All right. All right. This the Proverbs chapter 11 verse 21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, but the seed of righteous shall be delivered. All right. Read that in the NLT real quick. It says, every evil person will surely be punished, but the children of the godly will go free. Okay. So you join, you being joined out to these fucking nations, man. Most sides is bringing this bloody wrath on you, or right now over there in Sri Lanka, man. Believe it or not, man. There's Jacks over there who's feeling how about Shim Yasha's wrath right now. Okay, so let's read on. It says, Crisis Sri Lanka announced weekly fuel quota for motorists on Sunday, as acute shortage worsened and longer queues formed outside fuel pumping stations still operating. Energy Minister Kanchana Wijesekera said the state-run Ceylon Petroleum Corporation was struggling to finance oil imports, while consumption had shot up due to shortage of electricity and liquefied petroleum gas. We have no choice but to register consumers and at filling stations and give them guaranteed weekly quota until we are able to strengthen the financial situation. The minister said, I hope to have the system in place by the first week of July. He did not say how much more a few motorists we be allowed to buy on the new system. Damn. So these niggas gonna be fucking numbered, man. They're gonna, they're gonna fucking give you a number of how much gas you're gonna be able to buy over there in Sri Lanka, man. Shit. Guess what? This is what's coming to Babylon, man. Because remember, it says, "Woe be unto thee, Babylon, America." This right here is gonna take a place over there in America, man. That's this is just a little trial on these third world countries, man. All right. Damn. It says he did not say how much few motorists will be allowed to buy under the new system. Holy shit. Sri Lanka has been struggling with its worst economic crisis in decades, with the country unable to import basic necessities such as food and fuel and medication due to lack of foreign exchange reserves. In the middle of April, the government ordered all fuel stations not to pump more than 4 liters of petrol for motorcycle, 5 for or 3-wheeler, and 19.5 liters of gasoline or diesel for cars and SUVs. Under that system, many motorists will top up, drain fuel into cans to build a buffer stock, and then return to the queue for more. This week, queue at fuel stations had become longer, with hundreds of cars and thousands of motorcycles waiting in line, sometimes for days. 2 weeks ago, Sri Lanka received a shipment of Russian crude oil to be refined on the island, but the finished product from the Sapuga Skanda refinery was less than a tenth of the country's daily requirement. Around 900,000 tons of some Siberian light crude oil was sent to Sri Lanka's lone refinery after the shipment was acquired on credit from Dubai-based intermediary Carlo Energy last month. So keeps going into that, but I'm just stop right there, man. So that's what they're facing over there. Now, can we see this happen in America? Hell yeah. And when it gets to America, it's gonna be even worse, man. Because America is a bigger country than Sri Lanka, and also people not gonna know how they're gonna take these things, man. Okay. So let me get this precept right here. Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 4, and these are the words that Yahweh spoke concerning Israel and concerning Judah. For that said Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Ask ye now, and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are tending to paleness? Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it, man. And this is what we're coming into, Jacob trouble, man. Okay? No matter where you are around the world, you're gonna face Jacob trouble, man. You're gonna go through it. If Yahweh Shimon is not on your side, you're fucking down, man. That's why it's time to seek the Most out, while he might be found, man. Okay? Before it's too late. Sirach chapter 5, verse 7, make no tarry to turn to Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, and put no off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and thy scary that shall be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance, man. Okay? Can't be out there too comfortable, man. Okay? Because a destruction is coming. The wrath of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua is coming, man. Better get right with Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, what you can't, man. Don't get too comfortable out there, man. Sirach chapter 12, verse 1. Remember not thy creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not. Okay, now the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Let's read this in the NLT. It says, don't let the excitement of your youth cause you to forget your creator, Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua. Honor him in your youth before you go old and say, life is not present anymore, man. So this is the best time to really seek Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. Okay? Before it's too late. Verse 2, why the sun or the light or the moon or the stars be not darkened, you know? While it's you know, it's all right. While it's okay days, man. No, the clouds return after the rain. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the ground cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. You see? And this was happening over there in Sri Lanka, man. And then people weren't ready. Now we're telling you, Jack, out there, man, hey, watch. Watch the days to come, man. Remember, America is going through the same thing that Sri Lanka was going through before it got crazy like this. Shortage of things, man. It's happening over in Australia as well. Okay? The door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of grinding is low, no more work, nor that. And it shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and the doors of music shall be brought low. Okay? That's what, what's going to come in a minute. Okay? This is what's coming, man. This shortage of things is going to cause a lot of things, man, Because if you ain't got money, it's like if you ain't got gas in your car, how you going to go to work? How you going to have income coming in? Then the money you have, you're going to be spending that money trying to get food. And that shit's going to be too hard for you, You're spending money, but ain't no income coming in. Okay? Because Easter's right here causing crisis, man. And in a minute it's gonna get your ass when you're not ready, man. Because Jacob trouble is costing within, because to you brothers out there who's been following this situation in Sri Lanka, this started, the same way these things happening over in Australia, worldwide, started. Then eventually they run that trial on them to see how it will be. And then people really going crazy, over there, man. And they're still going crazy over there, So, hey, time to repent, man, before it's too late. So, hey, shalom.